Ready.
So now I will hand the platform over to Miss Roza, Toastmaster. I thought you were going to offer me cigarettes.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the Day, for the lovely introduction. In fact, today is a very chilly day for me, not warm, chilly. Chilly Thursday afternoon to all Toastmasters, guests, and Toastmasters of the Day. As you can see, my topic for today is quit smoking. Can you see this box? This box. Well, this is no ordinary box. What box is this, guys? No, it's not cigarette box. It's killer box. Why I say it's a killer box? Well, does any one of you smokes here? Anyone? Yes? Don't be shy. Very good. My evaluator smokes, so I'm going to grill him before he grills me later. Okay, why I say it's a killer box? Okay, I used to ridicule even my husband. I told him, he's a long-time smoker. He has been smoking for about maybe 20 over years. I would tell him, honey, if you don't quit smoking, you know what I'm going to do? When you die, I'm going to put a chimney over your burial ground. I just laughed it off. So pardon me for being blunt. For those who smoke, you are going to smoke to your grave if you don't quit now. At the wedding vows, at the wedding vows, when you get married, normally the priest would say, do you, John, take Jane to be your wedded wife? Jane says, I do. And when it comes to John, comes to Jane, do you, Jane, take John to be your wedded husband? Yes, I do. And the priest said, you may kiss the bride, and till death do you part. Well, really, to death do you part if you don't quit smoking. This is your coffin with a cigarette, designer coffin. Okay, the harmful of effects of cigarette is plenty. You look at this box again. Okay, you look at this box again. Why on this box put a sexy lady to endorse smoking? Why not? Why the government start putting bad mouth? Okay, and you see this gangrene. Yucks, isn't it? So when you smoke, this is what will happen to you if you don't die. Okay, because smoking really kills. Before I show you some pictures, I must warn you. This picture may not be suitable and may be very harmful to those people who has heart attack, to those people who has high blood pressure, to those people who has epilepsy, and even to those who has asthma. Okay, just forewarn. Because smoking kills a lot of the time than those of non-smokers. 1 in 2 lifetime smokers will die from their habit. Half of this death will occur in middle age. Any middle age here? I'm sure there are plenty, right? Okay. A mixture of nicotine and carbon monoxide in each cigarette you smoke temporarily increases your heart rate and blood pressure, straining your heart and blood vessels. I always tell my husband, you really love smoking, don't you? You know, you just imagine smoking is actually inhaling carbon monoxide. So what does it mean? How do we compare? If you drive, you know the exhaust pipe of your car, that's exactly what it gives out, carbon monoxide. And when you would inhale, I would tell him, you just imagine if you really love smoking, why don't you go back at the back of my car and just inhale it? You know, that gives you a better pleasure. Seriously, it can cause heart attacks. And we know that most of the smokers will either die of heart attack or lung cancer or mouth cancer. And even worse, smoking can end up having your limbs being amputated. How does it true? I really don't know. Perhaps You know, if you have a lot of complication, you may not be able to have a good resistance in your body. You just imagine if you were to smoke, okay, you just smoke every day, and you just imagine one day, minute by minute, you will lose your limb. You will lose a limb. So you will be smoking with one leg, like the pirate, perhaps. Okay. The tar coats in your lungs is like a chimney that causes cancers as well. What is tar? Tar is found on the road, whereby the contractors would put a lot of black stuff. That is tar. Just imagine when you smoke, you have it tar in your lungs. Okay, 20 a day smoker breathes up to full cup of tar in a year. That's not coffee, you know. That's not coffee. That's tar. Okay, changing to low tar cigarettes does not help smokers as well, because they take a deep drag of the cigarette. Okay, carbon monoxide robs all your muscles and no oxygen that goes to your brain. And what does it do if no oxygen goes to your brain? You get strokes. Okay, and you may not be, you may be skinny as well. Okay. Emphysema is another illness that causes bronchitis as well. Okay, cancer again. Okay, men who smoke are 10 times more likely to die from lung cancer than non-smokers. And mind you, those smokers who smoke, they look 10 years older than their age. Those who doesn't smoke, they look 10 years younger than their age, like me. Okay, heart disease, strokes, and everything, all that you will inherit if you smoke. Okay, it chokes your blood vessels, and smoking really, 1 in 5 die from heart disease due to smoking. And the young people, there are 3 out of 4 deaths from heart disease due to smoking. Okay, cigarette smoking in pregnancy also causes a lot of damage to the fetus. You wouldn't want to have skeleton in your womb, don't you? Okay, quit smoking. The benefits are tremendous. If you feel like smoking, what I would suggest, okay, take this cigarette or whatever pen that you have, for example, okay, assuming this is not cigarette, this is a pen. Okay, what I notice about smokers, they like to inhale and they say they get oxygen. Actually, you just pretend that this is a cigarette which is not lighted, inhale. But you don't actually light up, you see. The benefits of not smoking are tremendous, okay. If you want to find out more, okay, you can Google, okay. Then, and you talk about 1 cigarette pack here, it costs about $10 averagely, okay. And if you would to spend, let's say, 20 packs a day, you spend about $300 a month. In 1 year, you spend about $3,650 a year. And 10 years, it costs you that much. And what does it mean? If you don't spend this money, you can spend this for your deposit of your, perhaps, a down payment for your car, down payment for your house, down for whatever that you need. So I would suggest to every one of you, if you love yourself, if you love your family, you love your loved one, love yourself first, don't smoke, quit smoking. Thank you very much.